Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of August 4th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Taurus, we are here in Leo season, and we are moving towards that fall, that harvest, yeah? So on that, this week we have Venus, your ruling planet, is moving into Libra. So fellow Venus ruled sign, things should start to feel pretty light and airy-fairy in your communications with others. But also we have Mercury moving into Leo. Mercury being that planet of communications, and we just had that hiccup. We're finally getting out of the post shadow. So when Mercury leaves Cancer, we should really feel more fully out of that post shadow from the Mercury retrograde that we were in. And Leo is ruled by the sun. And so I was watching somebody talk about it today, where Leo isn't like, Leo is that light that projects things out into the world. So when Mercury is here, Mercury is that radiant, just you're that source of whatever it is you want to put out into the world. So you can use that. And you also have Mars moving into Cancer. And so Mars being how we take action, Cancer is going to do it in a way that is a little bit more heart-led, a little bit more emotional in how we take action. But, you know, Cancer is also the homebody. So it might not be moving as fast as, say, it would be in its happy places like Aries or Capricorn, yeah? So let's see what we got going on for Taurus. And this week I'm using the Enchanted Map Deck. Just because, yeah, we're in this more honest, more blunt time period. So let's see what we got going on for Taurus. You have Encouragement reversed. And so this is the past card. It's not a bad place to be. It's just saying, Taurus, that, you know, you might be operating from a place of not trusting, and you might feel just unsupported in your circles. So Taurus, this is a reminder that you don't need to have everybody be yes men in your life all the time. You need to be your biggest yes man. And so this is saying, Taurus, are you in that place of self-doubt? Are you, you could be letting outside opinions influence yours, but are you doubting yourself in any way? And this is just a time to assess where this self-doubt is coming from, or are you not in circles of people that support you? Because that's been a thing that came up recently is, you know, are your people really your people, or are you in groups of people that are unsupportive? And I'm hoping that it's not like your close friends and families and loved ones, but, you know, if it's like, say a workplace case of you have coworkers or bosses that are not supportive environments, you can do two things. You can either ignore, or if it's something that is really, you know, getting at you, you can also be like, is this the kind of place that I want to also support with my time? Yeah, it is a job. Jobs are great. Keep a job. But yeah, it might be time to look elsewhere. Or, you know, if you're the boss, you can tell people to piss off. All right, Spark reversed. And so again, I'm seeing more of that self-doubt is the bigger issue for you right now, Taurus, where the Spark reverse is saying that there is something that is sparking you right now, and you are like suppressing it. And you might be suppressing it, like for me, I'm not necessarily running as much as I want to be right now because it's sticky hot and disgusting outside. So that's suppressing that spark. I've found other ways to entertain and move and I have a treadmill in the house, so like really, like it's that outside, because I like being outside is like the biggest thing. But the sun, this Leo is oppressive right now. But anyways, so Taurus, for you, I don't know what that looks like. And it could be a spark of something that you have never done before. Like, say you've always, I don't know why anybody would want to do this, but like, say you've always wanted to skydive, and it's just something that you ignore and don't ever approach again. And Taurus, this is saying, like, you know, life's too short to not pursue your passions. And do it when and if they come up. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to climb Mount Everest. I wanted to be the youngest person to climb Mount Everest specifically. But I remember, you know, I wanted to do this when I was like 8 or 9. And then I was just like, okay, the second I'm 18, boom, I gotta go and climb Everest. And then I get to being, you know, an adult legally in this country. And then I forget that dream by the time I get there. And it comes up again. I think I found the book. It was like Into Thin Air was what I don't know why I had that as an 8-year-old, but I remember like finding the book or something and being like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to climb Mount Everest. And literally I like look up to the news in that moment of the youngest person being some girl who just turned 18 from Long Beach, so like down the street from me, climbing Mount Everest. So then, I mean, like the dream died, but also like I had other things, like asthma was an issue still for me at that period. I didn't come out of asthma till like my mid-20s, so like there were other factors and why it didn't, but like I just think I haven't really approached that dream again. And at this point in my body, I don't know that it is still a dream, but you know, you never know. So Taurus, what is your dreams, and don't put them on the back burner. They want to come up. All right, one last card from this deck. I got really caught in there. Heal the Ouch, reverse. So Taurus, these are all things outside of your control. Your whole reading so far has been reversed, but Heal the Ouch reversed is saying that, so yes, so say you got something like I just mentioned, oh, I had this dream that I passed. And, you know, for me, instead of regret, it's like, you know, at this point, yeah, it's not a dream anymore. Like, would I like to go back to Nepal? Yeah. Do I have any desire to climb that mountain? No, I do satisfy that dream, you know, healed that ouch. And I did a decade ago, because it was when I turned 30, I did still want to summit something, and I found this butte in Arizona that was really calling to me. And yeah, twice. I went there one time and it was snowed in and I could not get to said butte. So I just gave up on it in that moment. But then yeah, I turned 30 and I was like, I'm climbing that freaking mountain, and I did. So Heal the Ouch, Taurus, I don't know what it looks like for you, but it's gonna look like whatever self-doubt, whatever passions you're putting on the back burner, get to a point of understanding those things and understanding what the next steps forward so that you can move through them are. Yeah, that is what the Enchanted Map has for you. I'm going to pull one more card from the Land Sky Oracle deck. As yeah, it's designed by a yogi, so just something to get back into your body in the middle of the summer. Let's see. Okay, Brahmari Pranayama. It is the bee breath, and I love this breath. I love it even though, because my teeth aren't as, like, I don't wear my retainer enough, so it's not. I'm gonna do it the best I can with these headphones on. But so basically, you put your thumb behind your ear, you take your index finger to your eye, you put middle finger to the eyelid, ring to the outside of the nose, and then outside of the lips. So you've got this seal pretty good on your face. You do the seal and then you hum. And the point of the hum is that you take your bottom teeth, and so here they are. So here's your bottom teeth, little U, upper teeth, and you're humming, but while you're humming, you're sort of grinding it lightly, the back of your teeth to the top teeth with your jaw. So like without doing this so that you can see my jaw, it looks like it looks like that, but you got your thing on. And It's called also the skull shining because it's just that humming, that vibration of your teeth is shining your skull. So you're getting out of your head, Taurus. So you're getting out of your head in any pity that you might be holding over this self-doubt moment, or whatever the fuck is happening in this reading, and you do this movement and it's to help clear your skull. And so I would say doing it for at least 20 seconds, if not at least a minute a day. Do it, Taurus, so that you can just really clear your mind every day. It's a great one. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite pranayamas. I do love a lot of them, but yeah, one of my favorites. So yeah, that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that helps. I do hope that you get through healing whatever this ouchy moment is, that you find your way back to your self-encouragement, pursuing your passions, and I'll see you next week. Bye.